Is non-shaven hair transplant possible? Do you want to get a hair transplant done and you have thinning of hair, you have high forehead, you have very thin hair here, you can be a male or you can be a female, but the only thing which is restraining you from getting a hair transplant done is that you think the whole head needs to be shaved? Then this video is for you, because today we'll be considering the possibility of whether hair transplant can be done without shaving or not. So is non-shaven hair transplant possible for males as well as females? My name is Dr. Preeti Saraswat. I'm an American board certified hair transplant surgeon, and to know more about such important informations and testimonials, do subscribe to my channel Saraswat Hospital. Let us first consider what non-shaven donor area means. So in cases where we do not want to shave the donor area, we can take out the grafts in two ways. Follicular unit excision, which is FUE, and the strip method, which is FUT. So in any patient, male or female, we can always take out a strip with full hairs in it and without shaving the whole of the donor area. This is very nicely done in males also, and in females also who have long hair and who do not want to shave off their hair. The video here shows you this. Now, in cases where a patient does not want to go for FUT, he or she wants to get FUE done without any shaving of the donor area. In these cases, we can have two choices. One is small hair FUE. By the normal FUE machine, we can do the non-shaven FUE, take out good follicles by means of a very good loops, the Carl-Zeiss loops, which magnify the images of hairs, and we can take out the grafts without shaving. The second thing can be non-shaven long hair FUE. So in females who do not want to get shaving done and who want to get long hair transplanted on their recipient area, we can do a long hair FUE. So in these cases also, there can be either no trimming at all or very small trimming or step trimming, so that the steps are in between and the rest of the hair falls over it like a curtain. So nobody can see from where the grafts have been acquired. So you see, when we do not trim the donor area, the most common thing is that the speed with which we take out the grafts is reduced. We'll be talking more about it when we consider why these non-shaven techniques are not used very often. So all these methods about how we are going to proceed with you will depend upon your trichoscopic analysis, your long-term assessment and treatment goals. So all these goals and assessments are to be properly talked about with your consultant before you proceed further. So do press the like button if you are understanding all this till now. Let us now talk about the non-shaven recipient area. So in people who have a high forehead, who want to lower their hairline, especially females, and also males who have baldness here on the front, on the mid-scalp, who want to get a hair transplant done, but at the same time they do not want to shave their scalp, we can put the harvested grafts in between their existing hairs. Because we are wearing good magnification, we can always make pre-made slits on which the grafts can be put, or we can use implanters, which are sharp implanters, by which we can put the graft as and when we acquire them, after we see them under the microscope. So in the recipient area also, there are methods and techniques and very good quality tools which can enable us to perform a non-shaven hair transplant. If you have query about it, if you want to know more about it, you can ask your question in the comment section, or you can call us on the numbers given below and we can have a consultation with you. You would be thinking now, if this can be done so easily, why maximum people do not do it and nobody even talks about it? Let us now discuss why it is so uncommon. Number one reason is it is extremely time taking. You see, we are not shaving, there are long hairs all over. We have to take out the grafts in between the long hairs. So we need very good quality equipments and tools for it in order to perform it. So if we are doing a long hair, not only a good quality loop is required, but also the punches. If they are long hair, we need to have a trumpet punch or a window punch so that the long hair is acquired. Then if we are putting in the recipient area along with other grafts, we need to be very, very careful so that we do not damage the existing grafts. Apart from that, Number 2 reason is the rate of transaction of grafts invariably is more in these cases than in the normal FUE with shaven head. Why? Because of the obvious reasons. So we need to have ample of grafts in order to do it, because the transaction rate may go from 0.5 to maybe 3.5 or 5. So here a little more grafts may be required than normal cases. Number 3, you need to have skilled team for it. Your team should be working with you on the same lines for at least a number of years so that they can give best results for you. So do check out at the center where you're going whether they are doing it for long or not. If you want to check out all the complete hair transplant options for men, click on the link of the video above. After discussing so much pros and cons about non-shaven hair transplant, let us discuss for whom this non-shaven hair transplant is best. Who are the ideal candidates for non-shaven hair transplant? Number 1 are women. Women do not want to shave their head at any cost whatsoever. So if I want to get a hair transplant done, I would definitely want nothing to be shaved, neither on the donor area nor on the recipient area. Then number 2 ideal candidates are men who are not willing to shave their head at any cost. No, I don't want to shave my head. So now we should be ready for longer surgery hours, a little bit more transaction of grafts, and the cost is also going to go a little higher because more team would be needed, more man hours would be needed, very skilled tools would be needed, and the skill of the doctor also matters the most. You can share this video with your loved ones, with your family, with people who want to get a hair transplant done and are scared of shaving their head. If you want to learn which is best, FUE or FUT method for hair transplant, click on the video on the left. And if you want to see a video testimonial of one of our patients of hair transplant, click the video on the right.